Well, hello. Okay, so it is the morning of the 22nd. This is for the 21st. First off, there's some puppies. This bear. This little boy is so very, very special. He and his brother are so very special. Let me tell you something about Bear. Bear is 9+ years old, right? You're like 9+, right? Almost 9.5, right? And Bear still will jump up when I come home and put his paws on me to show how happy he is to see me. Because he's a big old baby bear. Mwah! He's a little baby bear. And my Simba's a good baby Simba, but baby lion. Look, they have him on medication for arthritis and things like that. And I have to wonder if that's really how actually true it is. Because this boy is so loving and so full of energy. God, you're so beautiful. You're so wonderful. He is such a great dog. And he jumped up literally twice on me to show how excited he was to see me this evening because he had been away from me for 6 hours. A substantial period of time for them because they're usually with me most of the time, which is why it's hard for me to take trips and things like that because I don't want to be away from them and it's hard for them to be away from me. And I love them so much. God, I love you so much. He is such a good boy. It's so loving. He's so wonderful. I was so just, he's just so amazing. They're so amazing. You're so beautiful. I love your spirits. Simba, where you at, Sim? Come here, baby lion. Come here, baby lion. Where's my baby lion? There's my baby lion. Come see, baby lion. There's a baby lion right there. The baby lion and the baby bear. Oh, my specials. Oh, my special lion. Simba's just as affectionate. He's just affectionate in a different way. They're no less than wonderful, wonderful boys. It's just amazing to have. They've just been such blessings in my life. I am very truly blessed to know the people that I know, to get to spend the time with the people I know, to have. Make sure that didn't stop recording. Make sure that didn't stop recording. That stopped recording. It's hard to tell. Hang on. No, it looks like we're still recording. So I'm just very, very happy to have them in my life. And sorry, I couldn't tell because the darn Galaxy Bud keeps wanting to follow your ear, and it's really irritating. So I'm just really blessed to have them, and they've been so wonderful. And it's hard to believe that they really need arthritis medication when they're jumping up and doing the things they're doing and wanting to take the walks and being able to take those longer walks that you would not expect a dog who's older to take yet. So I guess I wonder how much of it is they really have arthritis setting in, or they're just doing it as a precautionary. And this is where I get irritated because if they start giving them medication for precautionary for potential, arthritis, all those medications, chemical medications, have some kind of a side effect, and I don't want that to happen to them precursory because I'm giving them something that they don't really need yet. Now I can understand a supplement, but I'm not sure about chemical stuff. Supplements are supposed to be more natural. At least that's what they're supposed to be, right? So, anyways, I won't get on too much onto that one right now. But okay, so today slash yesterday, the 21st was my mother's birthday, and it was a big one. It was her 70th birthday. So I have a little tradition when it comes to doing happy birthday to people. I'll do it for specific friends. I won't do it right now, but if you've ever heard of Pig Latin, which is kind of an old school thing, we used to do it back in the 80s and early 90s. You'd hear it sometimes on TV shows, old TV shows, when they say, et gay behind bay eme. That would be get behind me or something like that. And you'll sometimes hear that on TV shows. You'll sometimes hear that in, just different situations. But it was 80s and 90s when I grew up. We used to do Pig Latin, especially in kind of the central, United States area. I don't know if this was a thing in California or New York or whatever. I imagine it was, but it was a thing back then. So that being said, the point is that I sing happy birthday to people in Pig Latin. So if it happens to be someone's birthday coming up and they want me to sing their name, and I know them pretty close with them, then I'll send them a birthday wish in Pig Latin. I'll send them a birthday song in Pig Latin, and usually I'll do a little insane dance with it too. So my mother turned 70 today, and we sent her that. I sent her a little video with me doing the Pig Latin song, "Happy Birthday" in Pig Latin with the dance. So 70 years old, that's a challenging thing to see when your parent gets to be of that age, and you know that you know they're no longer indestructible, and you really have to cherish the moments with them. And my mom has been there for me my whole life. She's done everything she can to do it right, and she's shown us as much love as she can. She's given us freedom at times when we really needed it, and had to grow to get out some, even when we were younger. And I know, back in my youth, there was more openness to letting kids go do things than there is now. Now they're kept close at home because of fear of sickos trying to hurt them or take advantage of them, which is really sad, or crime on the streets or things like that. I just grew up in a different time. Anybody who's in the 40 to 50 year old frame understands what I mean. It was just a different time, and the way we saw the world was different, and we were less. There was still evil people in the world and corrupted people in the world, but there weren't as many, and we didn't tolerate it as much as we tolerate it now. And we allowed police to do their jobs. We were more protective of our families. We worked better as a community. Now there's just so many things working against the concept of community anymore. And it's all because people don't want to just accept that, we're all in this together, and that we have a right to want to live in communities where we feel comfortable with people we feel comfortable with. And that's not a race thing. That's people we feel comfortable with, because you don't have to be the same color or same gender to share common passions. So for example, like I said, my sister from another mister, Becky, she and I share a very similar interest in Titanic from a historical sense, right? My friend Kat and I share a passion for assistive technology, disability rights. Becky and I share also. Angela and I share kind of that, and she's a kind of another really good friend of mine. So I mean, and I'm talking about women, but I'm just saying, it doesn't matter if it's women or men. You don't have to have. Community is built by the people, not by the specific types of people within that community. Yeah, I mean, I met this guy tonight who gave us a ride home from paratransit on Marie's service, and he's someone who I could say that would probably be someone cool to hang out with. So it's community is created by the people, not by the types of people. And anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent, but my point was is that we had a different time. The way we looked at the world was a little different. The way we the way we explored the world was different, because we were more, in the physical sense then versus now, where you can do everything virtually and over the internet and all that jazz. But getting back to the real point, which is that my mom's birthday and she was 70 this year, and you start to see that, not only is your parent not indestructible, but you're not indestructible. That, there are fewer years ahead than there are behind. And I don't mean that morbidly, but just that you realize that, time is going forward and the world is going forward, and it's not waiting for you. And you have to really appreciate the time you have with people, and especially your parent, There's a great thing. Oh gosh, I need to really remember her name because I really do like the poem. It's a poem by Mary. Oh gosh, what is her name? Computer, who wrote the poem "Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen"?
From OneFatDay.com. Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen by Baz Luhrmann is a great alternative wedding reading for any type of wedding ceremony.
Baz Luhrmann is the guy who did the audio recording. Baz Luhrmann is the guy who was the director of, by the way, if you don't know, the director of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. I also think he's the director of Moulin Rouge. Computer, who is Baz Luhrmann?
Mark Anthony Baz Luhrmann is an Australian film director, producer, writer, and actor. With projects spanning film, television, opera, theater, music, and recording industries, he is regarded by some as a contemporary example of an auteur for his style and deep involvement in the writing, directing, design, and musical components of all his work.
Computer, what films has Baz Luhrmann directed?
The only movie which is directed by Baz Luhrmann is Elvis.
Well, that's not true. Computer, who directed the film Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio?
From Fandom.com. Romeo plus Juliet 1996 is an American romantic drama film adaptation of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, directed by Baz Luhrmann and starring
Ha!
Leonardo DiCaprio.
See, he did direct more than just Elvis. So apparently he directed the new movie Elvis, which I haven't seen. But anyways, but he's not the one who wrote the poem. The poem is a write up, and it's a free verse poem. It's not like roses are red, violets are blue. But it's there's some great lines in it. Go just ask your device if you've got like an A lady. Ask the device to play "Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen," or go Google it and find it. It's a great. But at different parts of it, it talks about different different sort of recommendations for life. And one of the things it says is, get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Stay connected with your siblings. They're your closest link to the past and the ones most likely to stay with you in the future. But see, that's where I feel like if you can make a soulful connection with someone, then they're really your siblings in their own right. You could have a soulful parent if you met someone who you both connected with each other and you felt of equivalent, you felt of equivalent inclination, like, the parent of another, the biological parent of another friend, but maybe they take care of you and treat you like one of their own. That would be a soulful connection like that. But my mom has been there for me my whole life. I've never really had. I had another person who I used to consider like my stage mother, and still do, but political ideology caused her to push me away. Differing political ideology, she became to think of me as Satan in her own right, I guess, because I didn't share her political ideologies, which everybody has a right to have their own political beliefs, and I never told her not to have her own political beliefs, but I would certainly defend mine. But she didn't like that and called me, one of those Fox News lovers, which I don't even like Fox News, by the way. But anyway, I'm more libertarian than I am like I'm socially more liberal, but physically more conservative to a degree. But I'm more moderate liberal when it comes to social things, and definitely more fiscally conservative because I don't believe that the government should be messing in your money. But that's a whole other conversation. My point was that my mom raised me, did the very best she could as a single parent. My father was Houdini, and I mean he's Houdini because as soon as my mom was pregnant with me, apparently he did not stick around for the duration of the pregnancy and left before I was born. And then story goes from her is that he called her when I was like 5 years old My brother was almost 8, and excuse me, I'm sorry, excuse me. I was almost, I was around 5, and my brother was almost 8. I know, baby. How are you? How are you? What? Why are you so talkative? Okay. Happy boy. He's a good boy. You okay? Okay. Oh, I love you. I love you, baby dog. I love you, baby bear. But this is special. What is it here? What is it? Do you see yourself there? Look how handsome you are. Too handsome. What? You want to put your paw up? Put your paw up. There you go. Good job. Good job. Oh, that's a good boy. He's such a handsome one. But my father called when I was around 5, according to what my mom said, around that time frame, and said he wanted to come back. And she said, well, if you come back, I'm going to put you to work. And he never came back. So my father's Houdini, because he disappears as fast as you. Now he's there, and now he's not. So she raised us as a single parent and did the best she could, especially with someone who had a sight challenge that was a continually decreasing sight challenge over time. Wasn't easy for her to raising 2 boys, but she did the best she could. She tried to give us as much freedom as possible, and I think more freedom than some people who have children with sight issues would have, but she did. Just been a wonderful mom, and I've been very blessed to have her, and I love her so much. I love you very much, Mom. I'm so grateful for you, and you got best mom ever blanket for Christmas, and you got a Trump, mug saying best mom ever. Really, no other question. All the other moms, terrible, horrible, but you're the best. And she's just, a wonderful gift. I could have done a lot worse. And I don't mean that as a kind of a taking away from her, but I'm just saying is that there's many cases in which I couldn't have been as fortunate as I was. I could have been smothered. I could have been, pampered more, and not seen realities and not appreciated other people. A lot of who I am is because of how I was raised and the people I was able to get to know, because my mom gave me that room to grow and to explore. And it's a changing world. It's a changing world. So I think I've been really fortunate and really blessed, and I'm just so happy to have her. And I know my time with her is very precious, and we're going to be living closer to where my mom is now, and I'm hopefully get a chance to work on some technology stuff with her and help her increase her independence in a number of respects, because she does have significant sight challenges. But I hope that I'm able to help her so she can enjoy things she likes. What is it, baby bear? What is it? Right, what else do you want to say? You happy boy? Yeah? You're such a good, special boy. Right, what else? What else happened? Yeah? Love you. Okay. Such a sweet pie. Oh, he's my sweet pie bear. He's my sweet pie bear. He's my sweet pie bear. Look at that face. Oh, look at the face. Look at that face. Look at that face. Such a handsome Meatball. Good boy. Good boy. I love those baby toes. So, thank you, Mom, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for allowing me to grow and giving me the room. There's a song. There's a song called "The Leader of the Band," and I don't mean this to be thinking about losing my mom, because I definitely want to have as many years as I can with her. But there's a song. The leader of the band has died, and his eyes are growing old. But his blood runs through my instrument, and his song is in my soul. But one of the lines in the song is he says, "Thank you for the room when it came my time to go." Thank you for the, can't remember the lyrics exactly, but it's a great song. Leader of the band, go look it up. It's a great song. I'm not worried about getting monetization on these videos, but my point is that I don't want to necessarily mess with anybody's thing about copyright. Besides, I did not do it justice singing it. Believe me. It's like stop. But anyway, I'm an excellent singer in the shower in a muffled room where no one can hear me. Anyways, it's amazing. I mean, I'm just like, I'm the Celine Dion of the shower. No, I'm really not. Wow, that was really disturbing visual. Anyway, because I'm in drag. Anyway, but anyway, so thank you, Mom. I'm so blessed to have you. I hope you had a happy birthday. She got my brother bought her the new Roku, and Marie got her some really nice gift cards, and then really collectively we all kind of got some, all our stuff together. But she also got Andy Griffith, the complete series, TV series, and Everybody Loves Raymond, and two of the series she likes. And so hopefully we'll get that stuff processed to where she can activate those episodes as she wants to and watch stuff she really likes. As much as we could give her the ability to pick and choose what she wants when she wants to watch it would be great. Gosh, I'm so sorry for the yawning. Just been a long day. I took a little nap, but I'm still kind of tired. I kind of live tired. Oh, by the way, day after tomorrow, for the date posting day of this video, because this is supposed to be the 21st video. On the 23rd, I'm supposed to go see a sleep doctor. I'm actually going to see their nurse practitioner, their NP, because apparently this doctor doesn't meet with anyone until you get to clinic and all that. But hopefully I will start getting some answers and figuring out some solutions to improve my sleep, because right now I just don't have consistent sleep patterns. 3 to 4 hours here, 3 to 4 hours there. But that's why I kind of could live in a constant state of tired. I'm trying to yawn again, and I'm fighting it. I'm fighting the yawn. I'm fighting the yawn. Anyways, that's it for today. I love you, Mom. Thank you so much for what you've given me. Truly a wonderful blessing from God. And thank you for all the things you've given me. And I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful 70th birthday. Lots of hugs and kisses to you. And thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. So many things to be thankful for. And you've been a true blessing in my life. And I have so many things about my life and who I've become to thank you for. And I'm glad to know you. And I'm glad to get to hug you and love you and call you Mom. And I hope for many, many years of doing that still. So, love you, Mom. Hugs and kisses. Everybody else watching the video, God bless. Hug your parents. Hug your family. Take the time. Make it count. These moments will never come again. And they're precious. Precious moments. Precious people. Take care of yourself. God bless. And I'll see you soon.